Hello everyone and welcome to another virtual pet video. In this video I'm going to be showing off a recent bargain as well as giving you some tips about how to pick up your own bargain. So these two I just got from eBay and this is a version 3 as you can tell from the background. This is a version 4 and I got these and these are both Australian shells, so these are the Australian/English release, and I got these both and the version 3's manual for $50 Australian all up. And how I got that was, it was a bid-only item that accepted offers. So the bid was starting at $10 Australian, and I put in an offer of $50 just to be cheeky, and they accepted it. So I feel like that's a pretty good price. I don't know the condition they're in. And the reason why I was able to find these is that they weren't actually listed as Digimon. They were listed as 2 times Tamagotchi pets. So my number one tip for looking for bargains is to not always search with exactly what you're looking for. So look for Digivice, look for Tamagotchi, look for electronic pets. Don't always look explicitly for what you're looking for, because sometimes these are listed for the incorrect name or just a different price. And if I just look at this is just pretty good condition. Like, look, the stickers on the back, the battery door isn't cracked at all, the keychain's still attached. This isn't cracked here, because lately I've seen some absolutely terrible condition Digimon and Tamagotchi virtual pets, and they're listed for like $200 Australian, and yeah, just terrible prices for Digimon and Tamagotchi virtual pets. So these ones were actually fairly reasonably priced, and I was actually surprised that they accepted my offer. So I'm actually going to test if they work. The picture that was in the listing was very fuzzy and grainy, and only had a picture of the manual and the 2 Digimon virtual pets. So the photo didn't even include enough detail that I could see the background, so I didn't actually know this was a version 4. I was able to see other people's pictures online that had this shell being a version 4, so I kind of assumed it was, but I didn't actually know until it arrived. And this one I assumed was a version 3 because I know the shell, and also it came with the Bandai Asia manual, which is pretty cool. Like, this is the exact same manual that I had when I had my original version 2. So I'm not sure what the Bandai America release had, but the Bandai Asia one had cute little drawings here, and it also had it in Mandarin as well as English. There's another drawing there, so it has some cute art here, and yeah, it's just kind of adorable. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't actually have any of these little manuals, so that's a pretty cool little thing to have. So yeah, I'm just going to try and test these out. If they are faulty, it's $50 is still a pretty good price that I got them for. I've seen faulty version 1 Australian shells go for about $60, like in auctions. I still don't understand why. I don't see the point in faulty ones. I guess people buy them with the hope that they can fix them, but I'm not very good at fixing them. But that's a good sign when you put the batteries in and it works. But I'll probably run these for a few days just to check that they work. And now that means that for the English DMOG collection, I only need a version 2 in English, and I need a version 5 in Japanese. So there we are, version 3 shell. Well, that's the English version 3 shell. And I'll just set the time. And then let's check out our version 4. So yeah, this is the one I wasn't like 100% on the version. Oh, these screws are really tight. There we are. Gotta make sure I don't strip them. But yeah, they're both fairly great condition. This one's looks a little bit dirtier, but that's just because the clear shells do look a little bit dirtier. But just pretty fantastic condition, all things considered. Like, it looks a little bit dirty underneath there, like it's been in storage for a while. The battery door isn't cracked. It's just in great condition. And as I said, considering I've seen quite a few of these English shell virtual pets Digimon going for like over $200 with like broken keychains. Either this is broken or the keychain is just this ring part, the frame's broken. Like I've seen a version 2 is being sold at the moment, or someone's trying to sell it for about 130 Australian dollars, and it has no frame and the keychain is broken, the battery door's broken, so I don't know what they're trying to aim at. And yeah, there's the version 4 English egg right there. So yeah, pretty good, pleased with this deal, all things considered. Like, I felt a little bit cheeky doing sending in that as an offer. Like, I thought it was going to be instantly declined, but it wasn't. And yeah, the screens aren't broken, the frames are intact. I'm just surprised I was able to get that. So it really shows that some people just have these lying around and they've had them and they've not used them for about 20 years and they've just been sitting in storage or sitting in a drawer, not being used in basically perfect condition. And now I have 2 more in my collection, and I'm very impressed with this. Like, this is a pretty good deal, all things considered, and the seller wrapped them really nicely. They were in bubble wrap and put in those little plastic those Ziploc baggies. And yeah, Digital Monster, also known as Digimon. Your mission is to bring up the strongest Digimon. Besides feeding it, you should also give necessary training to strengthen it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this is the original release that we had in Australia, which is the Bandai Asia release. So a lot of people say that these are Australian exclusive shells, and that's correct, but they're also these are the Bandai Asia releases. Same with the version 6 and the cycles. They're all Bandai Asia because Australia got the Bandai Asia releases. And yeah, so I'll probably be hanging on to these and hanging out with them just to test that there's no like bugs or glitches, as per my Japanese version 3, which glitches out on occasion. So yeah, just sort of hanging out with them for a bit. But overall, fairly impressed with the pickup. So definitely, if you are on the hunt for any virtual pets or Digimon or Tamagotchi or whatever toys you're looking for, I definitely recommend looking for rather what category it is, like, or think about what people would list these as. I've picked up Digimon Pendulum Cycles, and this was about 5 years ago now, but the tip still holds true, is that you can find them for Digimon Device or Digital Device or Digivice. So don't always look for the exact product name. So this is a Digimon version 3, this is a Digimon version 4, but it wasn't listed as such. It was listed as 2X Tamagotchi Pets. So search for electronic pets, search for Tamagotchi. You don't always need to search for the exact name of the toy. So that's basically my number 1 tip on how to get a pretty good bargain. And again, like, I was honestly half expecting these to not be working, to be faulty, or to have, like, you know, the gap in the middle of the screen because it's been dropped, or like some pixel damage, or just have them not turn on, or maybe some cracked casing, because it was only the listing only had them as a very far away photo that was very blurry, and yeah, the operation wasn't confirmed. So again, I'm still gonna run them and make sure that they work. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. And wow, the eggs, I always forget how long the eggs take to hatch on the Digimon original. It's a couple of minutes. Oh, there we go. There's our version 3 hatching. Yeah, my usual guide on how to tell which version it is doesn't really apply if they're that far away. But for that price, I was like, whatever it's worth, it is, whatever version it is rather, it's worth more than the price tag there. And I did see a version 5 with a similar colour, but I think that it had been shell swapped. So I was like, if it's a version 5, I could probably sell it and make a little bit of a profit. But if it's a version 4, it's good for my collection because I'm not here to flip. I don't do that. I won't just buy something and then like lowball them, get it, and then sell it. That's not really on me. Like I would have sold it to another collector, or I would have done a giveaway. Like I'm not here to flip. I'm not here to make a profit really off these. I just buy them because I like them. So yeah, I have my... Wow, the speakers are so loud on the original ones. Yeah, so I've got version 3 and version 4 Bandai Asia release shell. Yay! So yeah, I hope that video was helpful, and best of luck looking for your own bargains, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!